Alright, hello again, carrots. Okay, I already did a thing on carrots. I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of stuff on carrots. All I'm going to say is cut them the same size, okay? What I'm going to do here, my wife does not like to eat dirt, so obviously I'm going to cut these off. Like, who likes to eat dirt in their soup? But, you know, I'm going to cut it all off, the gross parts, and then I'm going to take my peeler and I'm going to cut, see where the sort of line of roots would have been. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to probably take the peeler and just peel down that. She likes to have lots of nutrients in her carrots when she eats it in the soup, so she doesn't want me to peel all of it unless it's just really, there's no way to get around it. So I'm going to peel that. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to peel those carrots, cut them up, and then I'll give you one shot while I throw it back in the soup. Okay, so I got my carrots all peeled up, and I'm just going to show you sort of checking. I'm going to check these onions again. Okay, now you can hear there's some liquid in there.
Mommy, now you can skip it.
Okay, I'll skip it in just a second, honey.
Skip it.
Ronan, you going to stand here and yell skip it at me?
No.
Ronan, stop. I'll be over there in a minute. Okay, so I'm looking here at the onions.
Just stay out here, okay?
Just be quiet, I'm trying to do my thing.
Or just stay out here.
I'm going to tape you with your fingers in your ears. Ronan's afraid of Clifford show, and so she's going to watch it out here. With her fingers in her ears. Alright. Alright, so anyway, hopefully you can see that it's yellow with a little bit of brown. And that one looks kind of not, I don't want to eat that, so I don't know what that was about. Sometimes brown spots, whatever. Alright, so it all looks nice and wet. There's lots of liquid in there. I'm going to get this lid back on. And now I'm going to go do my carrots. Okay, now we're going to check this status of this onion part of the soup. This is basically the beginning of the first step of really a lot of soups. Hopefully you can see now things are starting to stick a little bit, and the onions are turning. There's a little bit of brown happening there. So we're gonna just let that cook a little bit longer. Get that lid back on. Lots of nice juices. And get that lid back on. And oops, what I'm gonna say here is that I am so tired. If you didn't try that cake thing we did last night, you're nuts, because you eat that chocolate cake at almost 11 o'clock at night, and basically you'll be good to go for another couple hours, even if you didn't want to. So, hard falling asleep last night, tired, making the soup for the wife, raining and hailing today. And this is just basically me stalling, because those onions should be turning brown real soon here. I'll probably cut all this out. Anyway, my little hat here, go Cardinals. Kurt Warner, he's the man of the hour, the season. And Favre, my two favorites. Anyway, so yeah, now we've got it. Hopefully you can see this is turning a nice brown. Those are getting soft. What I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm going to go ahead and add the carrots. If you wanted to, if you were really, wanting to make a really nice soup, you might want to wait. But it's good. It's a good soup. So I'm going to put those carrots in. I use the lid because it's just one more thing I don't have to wash. You can use a bowl or a plate. So one thing you could do, if you wanted to, is you could leave it like this for a little bit. Your onions on the bottom are going to get a little bit more attention from the very bottom, remember? And the top, they're going to steam just a little bit. Right, so we're going to do that, just not very long, and then while that's happening, I'm probably not going to show you, but I'm going to stir it up in a little bit. Back to the kale and the chard from outside in the yards. They're soaking, and you know what? What's happening here is aphids are coming off like crazy. So, yeah, my wife doesn't like to eat aphids, generally speaking. When I was first making the soup, yeah, didn't know about the aphids in the kale. You know, store-bought. I'm, you know, city kid. I don't know what's happening there. But, yeah, cooked her a bunch of aphid soup one time. It was delicious. She wasn't impressed. So, I'm going to rinse the aphids off of here and wash it again. And then maybe we'll strip it and chuck it in the soup. Okay, I could do a whole show just on kale and chard, but I'm not going to. What I am going to say is, when I make the soup, I cut it like this. Man, this is not easy. Okay. So I cut the nice stem separate from the leaf. River actually just rips it off. And I do the same thing for the, chard, kale, chard. Alright, kale. Look at this Christmas tree looking thing. Thistly looking thing. When I was just now washing it, you have got to get right in there in every little weave and turn, front and back, because otherwise, no matter if you buy it from the store or not, especially if it's organic, you might have, you know, little pieces of slug or, you know, caterpillar, aphid shells, aphids, naturally occurring botulism, like there's all kinds of stuff. So really get through there, dig through there, and make sure you wash the stem part there, and then take that leaf off. Same thing. Take that leaf off and dice it up. Okay.